a warrior's funeral for Eric Killmonger, Geesayfahnkon. In every generation, our ancestors have raised up warriors to fight our battle. Eric, you were dead, but you were a special warrior. You understood that passive resistance was not enough to free the African people and the rest of the oppressed people. You understood that only black people can free themselves. Eric Killmonger, you are gone, but your spirit of resistance is with us. Eric Killmonger, you are in a better place. A better place with our ancestors. You are there with Harriet Tubman. You are there with Dedan Kimati. You are there with Nat Turner. You are there with Patrice Lumumba. You are there with Malcolm X. You are there with Marcus Garvey. You are there with Amilcar Cabral and Toussaint Louverture. Eric, you were right when you asked Wakanda elders and the king, saying 2 billion people all over the world who look like us, whose lives are much harder, and Wakanda has the tools to liberate them all. Where was Wakanda? Where was Wakanda? That was the most important thing, Eric. You're dead, but your question is a question that we should always pay attention to. Where was Wakanda? I can also ask, where was Wakanda? Where was Wakanda when the Mau were fighting the British for tribal lands in Kenya? Where was Wakanda when Africans were transported to the New World as slaves? Where was Wakanda when the Ku Klux Klan terrorized black people? Where was Wakanda when the Native Americans and the Aborigines were almost exterminated? Where was Wakanda when apartheid and colonization ruled and exploited Africa? We can also ask today, where is Wakanda? When majority of us, blacks, are filled in the US prisons, where is Wakanda? When neo-colonialists control the wealth of Africa? Eric, I don't know where is Wakanda, but what I know, you have challenged us to make a difference. Make a difference by fighting for what is right. And I believe your motto is the same motto of Malcolm X: by any means necessary. We can make a difference by economic empowerment. We can make a difference by loving ourselves. We can make a difference by emancipating ourselves from mental slavery. We can make a difference by standing up for what is right. Eric, we are so sorry that you never wanted to be buried in Wakanda, because you were right. You were right, Eric. Your grave was going to be a shrine for the poor, a shrine for the oppressed, a shrine for all those people who have been abused by the powers above them. Eric, you said to T'Challa, you wanted to be buried in that Atlantic Ocean. Eric, you are an honorable man because you selected the best place to be buried. To be buried in the sacred ocean of where your ancestors and those who fought for freedom in the ships died. You wanted to be buried in the graveyard of the forgotten and the oppressed. Eric, continue in peace. May the ancestors reward you in the land of the ancestors. Oh freedom, oh freedom, oh for me. And before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave and go home to my Lord and be free. No more weeping, no more weeping, no more weeping over me. And before you be a slave, you'll be buried in your grave. Now we can say you are truly one of us. Amanda, Awetu. Aluta, continue. Africa, unite. Black lives matter. One love.